ready to swim back? Sure. All right, let's go.
When I was 13, I was a perfectly healthy, normal 13-year-old boy. I was in a rock band, I was in the prime of my life. And then one week I came down with a case of laryngitis.
He really was having a great year that year. He had found his niche, playing music, playing as a drummer in a band. He had been doing very well in school, whereas previous he had struggled some, so he was really on top of it all.
And after about a week, I just got super uncomfortable. And I couldn't sit still. And so my mom came home and she rushed me to the hospital.
We took him to the emergency room and they ran all his blood work and everything was fine, so they decided he needed a spinal tap to see what was going on, which was not what I was expecting at all. And so they did the spinal tap and then they came back with the diagnosis of ADEM, acute disseminated encephalomyelitis,
which is an autoimmune disorder of the myelin sheath in the brain, located in the basal ganglia, which left me unable to talk, walk, or use my arms.
It's just a one-time thing that happens in adolescence. It's very, very rare, but we can expect a complete recovery. So that was the good news. Every nurse, every doctor we had any contact with, they were like, the myelin will regenerate and he will have a complete recovery.
Yeah, they guaranteed me a full recovery, and it's been 7 years.
After 2 weeks of those treatments, they felt like they had it stabilized, so they sent him up to Brooks Rehab in Jacksonville, and he was there for 2 months. And there he still did not talk, he still did not walk, he did not have a lot of recovery. He had some, but so they said, when he gets back home, then he can do outpatient rehab.
Out of everything that we've done, it seems like physical rehab has been the best bet. Like actual activity-based recovery has been like the best thing for me. My fine motor skills have improved drastically over the past couple years. And also my gross motor, which is pretty awesome.
Over the years has progressed tremendously, and so he, as he continued through high school, he was able to be much more aware and alert, and even everybody in his high school thought what an incredible recovery he's had, how far he's come from the day he stepped foot on that campus.
I have severe tone in my left arm, which makes it hard to accomplish any given task. But sometimes I can override it and I can get through the exercise or task or whatever activity. But it's very difficult. Since I started therapy at the NeuroHub, I'm getting more function in my left arm, which is pretty significant, and my dystonia is going down almost on a weekly basis. Overall, I just put in it as a great, significant, activity-based environment for recovery.
Well, NeuroHub has helped in his recovery in so many ways because NeuroHub has given him hope and has given him challenges and perseverance, and Doro has persevered with him from day one, and so without NeuroHub, there would be very little hope for his left arm to function, and he has come so far in his functionality and in what he knows about just in his education of how he needs to use his arms and how he just keeps getting encouraged and motivated. And he sees his improvements in the diagnostics that NeuroHub does. He recently started aquatherapy with the NeuroHub, and it has been tremendous. The progress that we have seen has been tremendous.
My swimming has gotten to a point where I can actually swim independently without sinking down to the bottom, which is really awesome in my opinion.
To see that firing going on, I know that's great for his pathways, and what's happening in the pool is going to be able to transfer over into his functional life. And so it's just so exciting to see, and you just can't help but like scream and cheer when you see him doing those strokes. And that encourages him so much, and he can see that his arm is working. And it's just amazing. I don't know why, but it's just amazing.